He really won't though. Like he's already like freaked out of bed
will.
randomly. Like today, like in our room, like with you. He's like, if that other team like snakes us, like I'm going off. Like he's like, I'm going off. I'm like, you're gonna blow up your own game. Like,
even when I was in the room and I was just like, no.
Yeah, and he's like,
calm down.
Like he's like, I will.
And I'm just like, for your game, I'm trying so hard to keep him calm and just keep him. I'm like, don't do anything crazy. Like, if you just stay calm and play it cool, we have the numbers. We have the numbers.
This is what always happens. Like people like blow their own shit up.
Yeah, we literally have the numbers to protect you. Just
people crack on the block, and if he has to do his part. We can't just protect people blindly.
I know.
It's an alliance for a reason because we're working as a team.
We have the numbers, guys. Like so many people, like.
But if he blows it up too much, we cannot save him.
No.
Because then we'll expose the alliance.
If he does too much, and then like people want him out.
But I'm afraid that if we don't protect him, he'll expose us.
Oh, he will. He will. That's the other thing. Like if he like was leaving, he would 100%.
Yeah, he would.
100%.
What if we make it clear that it's a deal? It's a mark. It's a give and take.
I'll try to talk to him again.
We can't do all the work, so we have to solidify
That's what I'm telling him. I'm like, yo, we got you, but you got to do your part too.
Exactly, and that has to be solidified.
It has to be solidified.
I'm gonna talk to him again.
Like we got you, but if you blow your own game
like,
up.
For example, we were upstairs and we were just like talking, and he was just like, he said some comment about if I gotta eat so and so, then I'm gonna self-evict. So then when we were in the Expedia room, I was just saying, so I said to him, I said, I heard you say this. Don't say stuff like that. Don't plant seeds like that in people's heads.
Yeah, that you're like.
Because then, if people don't have a reason to vote for you, you're now giving them one. He's just like, oh, I was just joking. I have a dark sense of humor. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just don't say stuff like that.
No.
It didn't seem like it was really clicking for him.
It's not. He's just freaking out.
Latoya, when you said that to him, he wasn't just like, my bad, you're right.
You're right.
He was like, oh,
what?
He didn't just say, my bad, you're right, Toya. He was kind of like, oh.
It's almost like he took offense to it. So then I was just like, you know what? Then I just won't give you my advice then. I'm just going to let you blow up your game and leave you alone.
He said people are just being sensitive and overreacting. I'm like, yeah, but you're on the block, so you have to be mindful about what people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Extra mindful.
Like, we can do our job and we can influence people. Then he started telling me how I need to start planting the seed of Rohan from now, and I was just like, no way.
That's what he said to me.
I'm like, it's way too early for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who wins POV first, because if Josh doesn't win POV, then we can start planting the seed to vote Josh out and solidify that. But like, you're just going way too fast. Like, just slow down.
He's like assuming that he's gonna lose and Josh is gonna win. He's assuming that. He's like, oh, hopefully it's nothing endurance based or I'm losing. I'm like, why would you even say that?
Why are you saying that?
He's like,
what if, remember that season where they had that competition where it was like an ice pick? So there was this big, I think it was season 7, because that's the season I remember the clearest. But anyways, they had this big blob of ice, and then there was a ball in the middle of the ice, and you had to pick it.
Yeah.
A competition like that, he'd be sick at. No. He's a big guy, he's got strength. A competition like that, the reality is, I'm probably not going to be good at a competition like that. Like, I'm not going to be able to, like, pick ice.
As guys were going ham at that shit.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't, not only that, he's been studying stuff. So he's been, like, remembering, like, games and order of stuff. So, like, you know, you're, like, the mental stuff, you might be good at that stuff. Just
he's, like, really, like, selling himself short.
He is. He just needs to stay calm. I'm worried that I'm worried that
the pressure of the block is going to get to him, and it's really going to be bad for his game, and then subsequently
it should literally be a clear-cut decision.
Should be.
We literally kept Josh here for this reason, and you actually might ruin it.
I know.
You don't think that Ro knows that should Josh win the POV, that he's next up? He's next up, but he's playing it cool. Even when Josh threw out his name, he still played it cool.
That's what makes me rock with Rowan a lot.
He still played it cool. He didn't blow up on Josh. He literally heard him out and just played it. Even when we told him, like, listen, we're not going with Josh, we're going with Julie, he still was like, all right, guys, like, that's what you want to do? Like,
yeah, he's like the best for the team.
Yeah.
He's not acting the best for the team right now. It should be cut and dry.
Cut and dry.
It should be.
So I think we really need to make it clear to him that he has a role to play too.
He does.
And if he doesn't play his role, we cannot save him.
Yeah.
Without
But my
exposing
concern
ourselves.
is if he puts us in that situation where we can't save him because it's going to jeopardize our alliance and our game, he's going to throw us under the bus.
It wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do anything for him, unless unless he does it to try to swing the house. Do we have the majority?
Yeah.
We do. We have the votes. Because I'm building trust with Tara too.
Tara's already said she wants to work with me. Multiple times.
Yeah.
And like before the vote with Julie, she's like, I trust you like the most in the house.
Yeah.
And if you tell me to vote for Julie, I'll vote for her, but like, don't fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I won't.
Yeah.
Like, I got you. That's why like yesterday, I was obviously cheering for you, but like it was the best case scenario that you lost.
Exactly.
That would have been terrible if you won. Imagine you putting 2 people on that team on the lot.
It would have actually ruined my game.
It would have ruined your game.
It would have made me a target.
Oh yeah. 100%.
When I really thought about it, I'm like, I was fighting really hard and I obviously wanted to win so that we could be saved.
Mm-hmm.
But then it would have put me into a situation where, like, honestly, yeah,
You would have been in a really bad situation.
I would have been in a really bad situation.
Like if I was you, like, and like say I like thought I was gonna win, like I would have thrown it. Cause like
Yeah, you're right.
You know what?
I would have thrown it. Like the whole time, like I was thinking, okay, like obviously you win. Like selfishly, I
Yeah.
want you to win because
Yeah.
we're all safe. But
Yeah.
like, on game level, like
Yeah,
there's way more
long-term
people that
wise,
can
yeah.
live on our team than can live on their team.
Exactly.
Well,
That would have been so ugly.
Yeah.
In a really ugly situation.
but what Ty was talking about like earlier was like we need to start thinking about like what numbers we can like really trust because we're getting to a point where we have a lot of ties and like a lot of people.
I got a lot of people coming to me,
Me too.
Same.
saying that they want to work with me. Like,
Me too.
so many people.
So it's like can't work with everyone.
Yeah.
Did you check the sheets at all?
Nope. Are they done?
I'm assuming.
Probably. How many do you have?
I had 1.5.
Seriously?
I had like a closed sandwich and then an open faced one.
Oh, okay. That's what I might do now.